Hello, my wonderful friends. I will post this in the morning. It's late, 10:30. And today I learned that Don Don is disconnected from the Twitter. Yesterday he was from from Instagram and from Facebook. Very good. He deserved that. But the Twitter was the strongest platform, so at least that way he is disconnected. But I believe he will buy some radio, TV station, and he still will have some way of communicating. So I will put some cards to see if he will be able to speak to his people. Apparently the army is around 15 million of the followers who will go for him really strongly. The other ones are not as so. Oops, I have so many things. So 3 cards. Will he start another platform? Yes, he will be having some radio, TV. He will be more cautious, but he will be still celebrating some of his ability to communicate with people, telling them how successful he was and so on. That's a BS. Okay. I learned today that in the evening Cheryl sent me information that one of the people who was killed on that hill, Capitol Hill, it was the guy who tried to steal that was article that she sent, that the guy who tried to steal the painting, and he had the taser in his pocket, and the taser gave him a lot of tasing for his balls. So he eventually had high blood pressure and he died. Will Don Don be charged for those who were killed there? He didn't go there. He was just telling people that he will go with them. He will go. Okay, what was that? We will walk down to the Capitol and cheer up. For some of them cheer up, and for others no. I will be with you. And that was his way of telling them that he will go, and he didn't go. He right away drove to White House. So did she make a crime? Did the crime? Yeah. Charles Mason didn't go to kill those people in 1690. Oops, I had somewhere. 1969 in August. He didn't go there, but he did tell people what to do. So his followers did the bad work for him. I have today more. So would he be eventually charged with it? He will have a punishment. It's like a little child who is walking by the table and pulling some tea, hot tea on himself. Yes, he thinks that he is safe. With my intuition, High Priestess Psychic, I know that not only him, Ivanka was tweeting too, that they love them, that they are good. So that was something that he was not prepared that he will be charged, because he don't think that he can be responsible. He has so many lawyers that he thinks that he can't be responsible for anything. And in the morning by the breakfast, my husband asked, what is Don Don thinking right now? And I saw a revolution. So I said he wants to start revolution. And so is he thinking about that? That's his thoughts, that he wants to cause. Yeah, he is all the time thinking about this. He's waiting for people to rebel. Yes, his own party, his own followers. And he thinks it should start right now, right? So he can show people how popular he is. After that rally, he went to White House and he was watching and cheering to those people who were aggressively going to the Capitol Hill and Parliament building. Yes, we were recording that moment with Tracy video, and I said that the people can be killed, and actually 4 people was killed. So he will have those peoples on his hands. I'm wondering as well if one of the women, the first one who was announced that she was killed, it's not the reason that is that the woman who will pull him down, or maybe Pence's wife is the one who will pull him down. She was at the Capitol Hill in the Parliament building with Pence and the daughter as well. Pence is a Pence, but at least he did what he was supposed to do. He knew that that's his duty, and he did what he was supposed to do. He's like a horse with those 2 plaques that he knows where is home, and he will walk home not looking anywhere else. And he was staying till 3 o'clock in the morning, fulfilling his duties. But he must have been extremely worried about his wife and the daughter. He loves them. No matter what, he is very committed to his family, and especially to his wife, who he calls mother. It's his nice nickname. It's Jess. And I think she's the strong one in that relationship. And she will be telling Pence what to do, and she must be furious. Going through that ordeal, it was horrific. No one should go through it. And don't send those people. It's like a dog who is trained to hunt. You go there, catch it. And they did. They did, because he said he will be with them, and he wants to intimidate everyone in the Congress and in Senate, so they will be voting for him. That was his way of telling them that, guys, I won. And they want to believe him. He didn't want, but they want to. He programmed them that that's the way. You don't think what is true. You just think what I'm telling you, what it is. So if there is dark, I would tell you that it's white, and you have to repeat that it's white, and until you will start thinking the way I want you to think. And the second question my husband asked me, his name is Richard, what Don Don can do? People has to be warned, that I have to give them warning. And I said he is like arsonist, putting fires all over the country. And actually I was calling him Nero in some videos, so like a Nero, he will start a fire and he will be playing golf, and that's what he's doing today. Apparently he went to Mar-a-Lago again. So would he be able to start he wants to start the W. Well, you are saying civil W, and I said that many times, long time ago, that he will, the last days on the office, even before he lost, we knew that he lost the election. I was saying that Biden will win, but Trump will be cheating, and he is cheating to this day. And I said that he will be thinking about starting the civil. It's beginning, and it's shaky tower. So the worst is not over yet. I'm so sorry. I don't want to scare you, but have some food at home. In any worst scenario, it's better to be prepared than to be worried that you have to go on the street and those people are causing some chaos, and that's what he wants. I tried always to go on the positive side, and I know they will stop him because his ability to communicate is not as strong as it was on the 6th. So that's at least is a good progress that he was not able to reunite all his followers the same day. But there was a lot of attacks. There was bombs, different places. Denise T. Law enforcement knew. Will we get a revolution? And I said that will be a chaos. So would we call this revolution? Those previous cards were very, yes, protection. People have to protect themselves, so some people will be standing on the other side. The legal things, the law will have to prevail, and people will be united. So maybe they will not be able to cause as much, and they have 3 plans for him, being plan A, resign, B, remove by 25th Amendment, and C, by impeachment. Resign, he doesn't want to do it. If he will be a smart negotiator, he will negotiate with them, but he's not a smart negotiator. Remove, he will have to be removed by Pence, and Pence has no pants, so unless mother will tell him to do, he's not going to do it. But long time ago, I saw a vision, and I was sharing with all of you, I don't know who was watching that he will be removed from office. Army will be standing with the swords like that, and he will have to go, and Ivanka and Kushner will follow him. So they will be escorted. I don't know if that's correct or not. I will pull the 3 cards. I will bring the other ones too, because I just want to know. It's a tough question. And I predicted so many things, so I'm just wondering if that prediction will come true, because that will be up to Pence to remove him. And I saw the ambulance cars like on the signals, like police car in front of the White House. So he will start cheating again. And it's right away, fast. And the world will be watching this. And so, I don't know, but they will be forced to take action that is not typical for anyone to do it, but they will have to restrict him. Yesterday he had a speech, and in that speech he was reading from teleprompters, and he was it was like he was seduced because he was not himself. He was just saying those things that he's supposed to say. today he, of course, is trying to remove those things. And in the middle of the last night, I was reading the Twitter, and phew, my heart sank, because he was again showing that rally that he was so proud, and I love you guys, I will go with you. So he was still bragging about that situation. So I will say a few things that I predicted. He will cause distraction, and he wants to start CW. He will not attend the inauguration of Biden. I said that long time ago. And that's questions that you guys ask me. On the previous video, I said that he will be walking, long time ago, that he will be walking on the dead bodies. The previous video we were recording and people were killed. I saw that Biden will win, but Don will cheat. He will be the horse that was running shorter, Trump's horse, and coming to the finish line. And of course, Trump was announcing at 3 o'clock in November 3rd, I think, that he is the winner, and he was not the winner. So, he was cheating right away. Hence why I thought, okay. And okay. Okay, I think I touch all those subjects that I was trying to. I said as well that Kamala Harris will be a vice president, and I said that Biden will have to do detour and go around. I was not so sure if he can make on time, but he made on time and he became a president. So I didn't see him being removed from the fight, but there was time that he was not the first runner, because he was doing the detour and eventually he came back and finished as the winner. So it is that I was quite often predictable, my prediction came true and reliable. So we will see how that will turn out to be. He's facing, if he will be charged, he's facing 20 years in the prison, at least just for creating that chaos. But we will see how. I'm just curious how he will be removed, because I don't know if they will be able to put up with him, or they will restrict him. He wouldn't have any access to cause more problem, but that's his goal. He wants to cause more disarray. Whatever he touches, it dies. That was the title of the one guy wrote a book about him, and that's what he promised America to be great again, and opposite happened. So he wanted to lock up Clinton, and he will be locked down eventually. Well, he will run away. That's what I as well saw him on some island in isolation. So maybe they will put him in the hospital for some mental problems. So maybe they will send ambulance to the White House or to admit that he is a sick person, and they are talking about that he is a sick, and maybe that will be the reason he will have to be dismissed the next week. And someone wrote me, and I didn't wrote that name, that lady, and she wrote, let's all light a candle and ask the angels to take over. So, of course, we have to ask the angels for help. We have to pray for peace and safety and health for the countries. All the world has to be cured from that illness. And So this year will be better than the last one, and the guy who is causing so much drama will be kind of suspended from making all the damages. I don't think completely we will not hear about him. He will be all the time in the news some way or another, but maybe he will be charged and charged and charged. So we want the law and order to work for people, and we have to pray for it. I want to pray that Biden will be strong enough to know what to do and how to protect the country, how to unite the country, but not on every way, because those people who are Don supporters, they need a leader, they need a strong one. They are not going to respect him when he will be, please, please, please. They need someone who will take a spanking tool and spank them. I know it's not with bullies you have to fight. You can't ask them, oh, please stop fight, stop taking my money, stop doing this, stop. No, you have to show them that you have power. So I hope that Biden will grow strong instruments. The one that killed the guy who was using the taser, he was killed by being hit in those two instruments that men have. Because Biden needs to be strong. Being a nice guy, it's not working for those guys. They were attracted to Don because he was not a nice guy. You want to replace him, you have to go by their rules. They are not going to choose the leader who is weak. They want someone who will have the power. And so that's my kind of free thinking as a psychic. We pray for peace, for goodness, for safety, for everyone to be happy and healthy and united. No matter who are they have to belong to someone who will know how to guide them. And you need a strong leader, and we have to pray for very, very strong, honest leader. Okay, bye-bye. I hope you are not going to be offended with me again. I don't want. It's so hard to know what to say sometimes, but I'm trying my best. I'm going always from the heart to tell you what my feelings are. And I said a long time ago that the rats will be jumping out of the ship, and I hope that will it's coming already true, because Ted Cruz is already jumping out of the ship. Bravo. I will let him, I will help him to jump out of it. And so those predictions I want to come true. And once I saw Don even testifying in front of the Congress, and his umbrella was without the fabric, so he will not have protection. And I want that to happen. I want him to feel vulnerable. It will be very uplifting for everyone who wants to break the law. And his people will be thinking, oh, he's not that strong, we can't really follow him because he's not the strong one. They have to humiliate him, and they have to show everyone that he was destroying the country, and maybe his followers will go different direction, and they might fall in love with Biden. We can only hope for it. Okay, bye-bye. Stay safe. Don't go on the streets when there are riots, and it has to be to fight. So you don't want your kids or your grandchildren or yourself to be involved in it. we have to. I'm just from this different country giving you advices, but. And whoever wants to come for readings with me, please come in. You can't book any readings for the same day or next day, but ahead, so it will be no problem, I bet. Thank you. Bye-bye.